Little did he know, he was in for a big discovery.
See your other hand for me?
An officer of the law had stopped to buy gas when he heard an unfamiliar siren noise, so he looked up for the source of the sound, and that's when he saw a black pickup truck flashing red and blue emergency lights. Now, this was strange, especially because the officer knew there were no calls for service in the area that required that level of response. So he got in his vehicle and caught up with the truck to find out who the officer was and why the officer was in such a hurry. Little did he know, he was in for a big discovery.
See your other hand for me? Where are you headed to?
The driver identified himself as 52-year-old Derry Lambert, was wearing a black hat with the words Police U.S. Marshal on it, and even showed a badge to prove it.
Where are you headed to? A shooting in Marion Oaks? Okay, 10th floor.
Derry claimed that there was a shooting in Marion Oaks, saying that it was where he was headed in such a hurry before the officer stopped him. The officer then went to verify his claims and came back with even more questions.
Hey, sir. So the vehicle is your vehicle, is that correct? Yeah. Hopefully we can get this resolved really quickly. All right. Thanks.
Derry initially claimed he was in a rush because there was a shooting in Marion Oaks, and then said he had a shift in 2 hours. Not only was it strange because if there was indeed a shooting that happened that he was supposed to get to, he would have been worried, or in fact angry, that the officer wasn't allowing him to perform his duty and potentially save lives. Instead, Derry changed his story, saying he was in a hurry to go to a shift he had in 2 hours. Something wasn't adding up.
Okay.
My second house.
Saying that's a federal crime now.
Yeah, exactly. I know exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Once again, Derry's story wasn't adding up. First, he said he worked in Texas but came to Florida to operate a case a Florida marshal could have easily been assigned to. Derry was lying through his teeth. The officer knew it, and Derry himself knew it. But what Derry didn't know, or had probably failed to realize, is that there's only so far your lies can take you.
It's registered to the Marshal Service.
Marshals. Okay.
That's my personal vehicle.
So why would the marshals outfit your personal vehicle with lights and sirens?
In Texas, it's not like here.
Okay.
You don't have cars like this.
We have a Florida tag.
I know.
Moments after Derry was arrested, an actual U.S. Marshal was brought to the scene to fully expose the fraud he is.